Welcome back, folks. It is 5:13 on this wonderful Wednesday. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's jump right into the forecast. Right now, as we take a look outside at America's Mattress Live Tower Cam, we've actually got a little bit more cloud coverage than what we were looking at yesterday, and we're going to continue to kind of have these little overcast skies even as we get into those later morning hours and those later evening hours. We're going to have possible last-minute showers that are still sticking around with us throughout today, around seasonal average temperatures, but keyword there is around. We could still be just below, which is what we're feeling today, but tomorrow we're going to pop closer to those 80s where we're supposed to be, and we do have a drier end of the work week after these storms move on through, after this possible hail moves on through. At least for throughout the weekend, drier airs are headed our way. We do have an aerial flood advisory in Mesa County that's active supposedly at least until Sunday, but I wouldn't be surprised if it expires before then. State radar on satellite, these are the showers that I'm chatting about that are kind of scattered, kind of getting out of the way as it moves up north. There's that chance from those Salt Lake City showers just barely there on the border to kind of move on over. And we'll take a look a little bit more nationally as this high pressure system is still kind of hanging out, and we're going to focus our attention on this low pressure system because even though throughout the weekend and into the into Sunday where it's going to stay dry and pretty clear, sunny, this low pressure system could bring some unsettled weather in that early work week. So we'll continue to track that storm as it comes on in, but focusing a little bit more on the now. We've got this moisture associated with that upper level low, still aiding in rainfall, but we'll notice it's going to kind of head right back on to that Washington and that Oregon area. So kind of skipping us and dispersing as it moves over westward. Right now it's feeling 61 in Grand Junction, 52 in Montrose, 49, 45, 45 in those areas further east of us. And our almanac will show us, like I said, we're shy by just about 10 degrees on that high end of things today at 76 instead of 86, that low end 58 instead of 54. And our dog walking forecast is feeling at 67 at 9 a.m., 74 at noon, 3 p.m. also at 74. But that's when those showers, that possible hail could roll on in. Mind you, it's really only going to be focused over that Grand Mesa, over those flat tops and those northern and those central mountains as it moves on through the forecast area. But Grand Junction and Montrose still could be getting a chance. We do have a 50% chance below normal temperatures expected for the Grand Valley in about the next 6 to 10 days as well. And we'll take a look here. That peak temperature is going to happen just around 1 p.m. with that slow decrease. And as that slow decrease happens and when we get into tomorrow morning, that low pressure system that was bringing in showers headed that way, it's going to cause kind of that cyclone action as it heads over those northern Rockies, basically leaving us with clear skies. I want to remind you summer's just 14 days away. Keep that in mind. It's just around the corner. That pollen forecast, trees are still on that low end and moderate grasses and mold, and on that low end hanging out with those weeds. We'll take a look at the extended forecast because, again, coolest day of the week today, but we're getting back up into those 80s tomorrow, and that's going to hang out with us basically for the foreseeable future. And like I said, that low pressure system off the west coast could be moving on in that early work week, but we're still tracking that system, seeing just where it might land, whether that's Colorado or not.